W here, quick minute. This one is about friction, the concept of friction. Now, we all get, the concept of friction meaning that, how there might be friction between you and somebody else in your life. Well, this is not usually a very welcome thing that we don't really want friction in our life. Now, what's interesting to think about is in astrology, which I don't say you have to believe in astrology, but in astrology they call the oppositions. You might have Jupiter opposite Saturn, which is a big friction, if you will, but there's other smaller frictions. We all have friction in our life, and the point I want to make with bringing astrology into it is that it comes as two different forces are playing into your life. One of them might be you, and the other force is this other person in your life. And you need to find ways, we all need to find ways of making these friction moments to dissipate, to soften them out, if you will. So we all are going to live with friction in our lives, and it's good to have strategies on how to deal with friction. Now, one way of dealing with friction with another person is to appreciate their values that they're bringing forward, where they're coming from, and to figure out a kind word, kind of coming from the heart, maybe challenging them from your heart, figuring out a kind word to say to kind of dissipate some of the harshness. But another way might be to just kind of let that moment go and breathe yourself into more of a calmer state. There's ways that you can dissipate friction later on by breathing a little deeper, by going for a walk, by meditating, by doing some 4-element yoga where you're becoming a little bit more body aware and slowing your mental moments of friction that hasn't been dissipated by doing some slow, mindful, somatic, body-oriented maneuvers. So we all have our friction moments with people. Sometimes it's your partner, sometimes it's somebody at work, your child. We're all going to have moments of friction. What we need to do is find ways of dissipating that friction, softening it up, grounding it out even. That's it for now. May the performance always be strong in you. May these friction moments be not very often in your life, and maybe you find ways of softening it and bringing these principles of life into you. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.